big. I'm big. Pupan big, okay?
Oh. అయితే Malacca. Gahan dura. Malacca pupunin nama. Huh?
Today is our last day in
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Tomorrow we'll be going to Singapore.
Early morning.
Early morning. Tomorrow, not early morning. It's 8:50. We have flight at around 8:50. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, we have traveled across, not across Malaysia, hardly within KL, within 100 kilometer radius, I guess. So we did book. Yeah, when on the first day on Saturday morning we arrived and we had booked already a self-driving car. So yeah,
Moon rentals.
moon rentals. I found out them on online on Google, and I messaged them and he told me the price and I booked one car. I was looking for a low budget car. It was around 140 ringgits, and then he asked me how many people and he suggested me this car Beza, which is actually sedan, has a good what is that, dicky so that we can keep our luggage. So even I was skeptical while booking a car whether I can drive in Malaysia or not. So I searched online, even my wife helped. So we found out the Indian driving license is valid. So you don't have to get a international driving license. So if your license is in English, you don't have to get what is ideal, right? Yeah, international driving license. So I contacted these guys. They asked me a few documents, something like a flight ticket, then passport, then driving license, and he gave me a lot of options, and I went with Pizza as he suggested. And when I asked him to get the vehicle to the airport itself. For that he charged me around 150 airport drop and pick up both for the self-driving car. When I arrived, I told him to come around 8:30. So he was half an hour late because of the traffic. He was on time most of the time, and he was answering all the queries on WhatsApp. So I will give his number also in description. So Moon Rentals, and I found a lot of online apps also. Their price was kind of, initially it was showing less, and later when I went to check out it was more than these guys, and these guys were pretty okay. Okay, they are superb. I didn't have any problem so far in my entire trip with the car. So we could go to all the places with the same car. We didn't get any breakdown of the car. Then one more thing, when I arrived here, then one more thing I want to mention about the touch and go card. That is must here to travel, because there are a lot of toll plazas that they need to pay toll price. There you need to have a smart card, which can be, there are a lot of other options. Touch and go card is one of them. So you need to have with you. The car guy itself, he provided me touch and go, or else you can buy in of their petrol bunk, and you can recharge it. Even when you get down from it's very near to, first you will get one petrol bunk after getting out of the airport. There only you can buy it, I guess. I didn't try because the car rental guy itself told me he has one. So I used that card and recharged it. You can recharge it across the petrol bunk, so you need to give it in cash and they will recharge. When I arrived here, and he gave me the car, and he took few documents. He gave advance I need to pay. All the 6 days I need to pay around 1250 ringgits. 180 for the car per day, and 90 ringgits for the what is it? Insurance. Then what else was there? Then 200 was something like deposit. So it was coming around 1250. Then deposit, it is refundable. He gave me refund today itself. Then he gave me the car and we traveled to what is that? KL main city. The thing is here you need to have a check. Most of the hotel has a check-in time at around 3 p.m. So our flight was arrived in the morning, so we had to wait till 3 p.m. So since we had a car, we didn't have to think a lot what to do. We could go to places and at 3 p.m. we could check because we had kept our luggage inside the car itself. So it was very convenient in that way. And driving across the KL, it was very good experience because most of the highways are 3 lane, 6 lane. Yeah, 3 lane highways one side. So it was 6 lanes, sometimes 8 lanes, and it is much comfortable compared to Bangalore where I am staying. So it was very convenient to drive. So it was not like Bangalore. Traffic was much lesser compared to Bangalore. So the guys who can drive in Bangalore or India, you can easily drive in KL. The only thing I found is getting comfortable with the car. In 1 or 2 days I got comfortable and I could drive most of the places, and I was driving very smoothly, and I found it very easy to drive in KL, this Kuala Lumpur as well as. Only the problem was one thing you need to consider is you need to pay for parking. That is very much high, and these toll plaza charges are very high. We must have spent for 6 days around 500 to 600 kilometers. We must have spent around 15,000 on parking and toll plaza itself. That much high, because you will end up paying a lot of the money for parking. That's the one thing you need to consider if you are in tight budget. And even this guy, we must have paid around 20,000, I guess. Yeah, 20,000. So it was coming around 35,000 for our local travel. So outside one more thing is we didn't have to wait a lot of time to get the get to our places. So it was very easily we could reach anywhere we wanted to go. So that's the best thing. And we came with the mom and my son. So we were total 4 people. So going and searching for public transport would have been very difficult for us. And going with the driver also, I don't know what might be the cost. It would be slightly higher compared to self-driving. That's the one thing. Then anything else I'm missing? Driving. Yeah, one more thing I want to mention here. The highways are like, if you
right or left.
Yeah, you need to if you are in the city, there are a lot of left, right, and if you're using the maps also, it's very difficult to find. So if you need to be very careful in that one. That's the only problem I faced.
Once you turn after.
Yeah, if you miss any turn and you'll end up you'll end up wasting around 15 to 20 minutes if you miss one left or right. Something like if you in Bangalore, you can say electronic city flyover or nice road, that you can compare. Most of the roads are like that. Roads where I didn't find a lot of very less actually. People were even the drivers were very riding and driving very in a proper manner. They're showing the right left signals. So in that sense I felt it's really good. And even I also didn't take much of the I also followed most of the traffic rules. Most of the drivers also very good. I didn't get to see any drivers taking the traffic rules and they're following the signals and yeah, and there are two wheelers also. They ride um, pretty rash compared to four wheelers. So yeah, for people like us who driving in India, so it's not a problem for us. So you can book very easily these self-driving cars in Malaysia if you're using your Indian driving license itself.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Matodchi.